chat as well. The same way which I like. The only thing I do is I go back to the original FRL YouTube, find my. I can literally just copy and paste the entire post and it'll be correct. But I wonder if it'll work. I'm gonna try that. Hang on, it's got your medal twice because you won a championship.
I have 2 medals.
Well, no, you have one because I copied and pasted my original post. For some reason, the emoji with the medal, it happens. It gave me another one. Although, why is it a medal and not a trophy?
That was James making a joke, and he just never removed it, so I kept it. It's the only medal I'm ever gonna get.
No, well, you can try, can't you? Oh, see, because Torrades loves me more than you, he's already put in my chat what his predictions for the race. It's not giving me a weather report though. I want a weather report talk. But he thinks it's going to be Drew P1, Toxic P2, Moody P3.
I think Moody's going to win.
Because it's Canada, it's going to come down to who gets the least penalties. My prediction will be the first person who crosses the line will not be the winner because the penalties add backs. But I've not figured enough about the fast guys at the top. Well, actually, I've just seen Lynx is back here again, isn't he? And I thought,
yeah, Lynx is still here. I mean, he didn't win last week, in all fairness. He didn't run away with anything either.
No, Russell was very good. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, and towards where the predictions are. Tier 2, it will be a dry race. Tier 1, mixed conditions. However, having said all this, every time I think we've been doing Tier 2 together, it's always been a wet quali. Like, fully, I'm sure.
There's always been wet somewhere. Toxic Treats was messaging me like, can I make it dry today?
Is that going to be is it going to be custom weather, like sort of predetermined next season?
That's what I'm looking into. We'll have a word with the admins on Tuesday. After the
big challenge Tuesday.
Yeah, I think a few things need to be discussed for next season. I need to invite. Well, it would be a lot easier if he stops deleting me when I add him as a friend. Why can I not find him? Six, 7, 8, 9. Okay, Russell does not want to be found apparently. Maybe it's a capital. No, I can't find Russell at all.
People's lobby I added in the last race. I can't remember if Russell was one of them. Let me have a quick look, because I know there was some people at the last minute when there was a little restart who were struggling to get in. I can find him. Russell _ 6789.
Yeah.
I'll chuck him an invite then. He's got one from me if you can't find him now. Tours, I would back a weather channel for you, but I'm not an admin of FRL, so I can't do anything about it. I can just be a friendly advisor.
I mean, you can have your weather channel, doesn't mean we'll listen to you.
We're meant to keep that from him, but I would also concur. It is a weather reporters can get it wrong. And you might get it wrong every week, Tor, if you become an official weather reporter. That's like, you don't.
That's a better way of putting it.
See, Drew and Russell will battle here, both beating Tor prior. Russell will beat him because Drew was quite slow for us, which is similar track to a degree. But didn't you say that Drew's racing on wheel tonight, which could benefit him?
Drew, yeah, apparently he's moved to wheel. We will be keeping an eye on that, Mr. Drew. I will be watching your inputs very closely. And we also have a new guy in Wooly 28 making his debut as Mage has just not turned up.
Wooly, all the best to you on your FRL debut. And welcome aboard to our crazy little internet and sports.
I mean, they're all sitting in there giving each other league bans.
I just saw that. We've got 20 people now, so we should just go, shouldn't we? Oh, we've got the go-to radio from K-Man, so we'll go in shortly. It's out of our control. Once we press triangle to spectate, we're in the hands of everybody else, so...
So, full grid once again. 18 full-time drivers, 2 reserves.
You love to see it.
Honestly, Super Sunday Tier 2 and Tier 3 on a Tuesday have just been amazing for attendance.
Fantastic. Sunday as well is just a better Sunday evening, just a good one to do it because it's just quite chill. People don't do much on Sunday evening, which means if you organise stuff, you do get. I think it's a good one for attendance. I don't know what Super Sunday Tier 1's like.
I was just about to say, have you seen Tier 1? They're using about 10 reserves tonight. Tier 1's the polar opposite. It used to actually be the other way around at the start of the season. That's what makes me laugh.
Yeah, that's really interesting. But guys, welcome to Not the Italian Grand Prix in Super Sunday Tier 2.
Yeah, the Not So Italian Grand Prix. We are at... I'm not going to try and pronounce the track name. No.
Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve, if that helps. Jack Villeneuve's dad.
Very nicely put.
Indeed, and my word, I'm commentating on a Tier 2 quali session and it looks dry. Tor, what have you done predicting a dry one here?
Tor has blessed you guys.
And if it is mixed conditions in Tier 1, he has done his work today indeed. And man wins the race to be the first car out on track this session.
Ooh, he's broken traditions. Maybe Podge will be angry enough to smash his throttle and set a lap time that will set the world alight.
Wow. If he channels that negative energy into something positive, then this quali session and the race is the best thing for it.
I don't think Podge is second on track, you know.
No, you've got
third.
a Red Bull of Lynx, and then you've got Podge, yeah, third car.
They've just taken Podge's finger away from him.
It's not hoping to not do the same on the 5 lights go out on Sunday. Right, makes their way through the corner, it's not validated it, so...
Wide in turn 1, doesn't use all the track on the exit.
Go.
Oh, we've got good rotation and then he's invalidated.
I always find that corner the hardest.
Yeah, so do I, to be honest. I pick up a warning there like nearly every second lap.
Yeah, same. This is one of the hardest tracks I find to keep my penalties down. We will instead ride on board with Lynx, who is currently the first car to set a time who's yet to invalidate their lap. In the brand spanking new, the one-off Red Bull livery, the 1 month off on the game, because I believe basically it was in until they do next month's big patch.
Seem to have a good hairpin there.
Yeah, it's so easy to put the throttle on too much and compromise your exit on there, but I didn't hear much drama on exit. Exit cautiously not through the final chicane. This will go on the board at least.
111.4 to get started.
Up next it was Podge, we did say, in the corrected Aston Martin Halo as well. Takes a bit more curve than Lynx.
Yeah, he absolutely sent it there, didn't he? 111.5.
Very close.
Came in with a 12.3.
Can't find who's next. Apologies, it was Villeneuve. It's McLaren coming up, isn't there? That's going to be Russell. That might be Duncan. So, no, it's Russell starting out of that. We've got the Ferrari of Drew about to start their lap. Then got the Alpha.
Double Beetles coming to the final corner.
The Beetles final corner. Of course, that's right at the bottom.
.3 to start his quali. Man will be next.
Brown.
Oh, is Browner ahead of Man, is it?
Yeah, 111.6. Then we've got Man just behind. Is that overtime on track from Drew?
Oh, Man quite a lot of the wall and invalidated his lot.
just in sector 2, that is. And it looks like lost it on exit slightly, and that's Drew's quali session over.
You know when you say retire on track, I just see people pausing and retiring.
You think it? Oh, I always mean they've lost it on track, because people can sometimes retire in the pit lane and then retire on track, because I go from on the track, in the pit lane to on the track. That's just the way I flip it the best.
110.4 on mediums, but he validated it.
It's threatening pace.
Toxic treats at a 12.6, puts him P6 for the time being. Man's still trying to get a lap in. He's actually invalidated that lap as well.
Seems to be one of those where if you just lose your rhythm, sure, Brown's going to have another go. Benetton's put another run in and goes fastest.
Nice lap there from Browner. I think he wanted to do Monza. Still agree, Browner.
Just responding there. Nice. It's like I thought I would drop a rain then, but comments weren't cloudy.
Oh, what he's got. He seems to take the chicane well as well. He just got a wide exit more than anything.
Unfortunately, car looks undamaged though. Right, Russell's
He's
about to
got
come
wow.
across the line. And Russell goes P2 on the mediums.
111.3.
There comes Toxic Treats again.
Well, he might have wanted to start if he's got that sort of this. 112.3 from Toxic. Keeps P6 for now. Page is on the outlap. Mima Moody coming round the hairpin. He's invalidated that.
Oh, JJ East is got enough fuel to do a few runs and he's going to the line once more. Doesn't improve again, or 111.9 this time.
I think a few drivers have just put quite a bit of fuel in just to get some practice.
I'm guessing a lot of them fear that because you've got such a high chance of invalidating your lap, you don't want to be caught going back into the pit. So if you just put in 6-7 laps of fuel and just do a few runs and treat someone as a practice session more than anything.
Especially with the late change as well, not much practice would have been had by a few.
Oh, do you want to know what's happened as well with Tools predictions for Tier 1?
Rain.
Mixed weather.
Oof.
Fully wet quali, mostly in Tiers, but it's going to be a dry race.
That probably had dry setups in quali.
It was well and truly blessed as today. Oh, and Moody there. Just kissed the wall, didn't he?
He loves to blow a kiss, does Moody. Seems like he's got wing damage the way he's took that hairpin.
Yeah, he has. Front right end plate was gone from that contact with the wall.
Pet Boys coming to the end of sector 2. 42.2 at the moment. Russell's retired in the pits.
Happy with that.
Yeah, he definitely safe if you've got a lower level by the looks of this.
They'll never hang off medium. I think that basically they've committed themselves to a soft strategy in the race.
Oh, 11.3 from Pet Boy. 11.3 dead on.
Taking the fastest time in Q1. Very good lap. We've got Scouse Cookie coming back to pit. And that is one way with fuel. Page coming to the line. Very nice to the one.
Oh, she's invalidated.
Oh, is it? Oh, there you go.
It was a 12.3 but invalid.
So that would have put her P8. Looks
Scott is going to be next.
Here he is. Look at that. Fresh Red Bull livery celebrating their relationship with Honda. Scott wants it P8.
From Scott. Jake is on an outlap. Moody's pitted.
Next one is Dungy as well. Out. Next car we've got, I think it's Pedbud returning to the pits. We've got Cookie on an outlap. Got Woody coming back on that lap after having a spin earlier. Prescott is doing it. Page who's still yet to set a time.
Matters just gone purple in sector 2. Still trying to get a lap on the board.
Let's see. No dramas, keeps within the track limits.
111.8.
There we go, into the top 7.
Scott's 9/10 down. Jake.
Just look at the moment, if any setting any time in the 111s, that should be safe, but never know, Track Evolution might be a thing, we might get a few cleaner runs towards the end.
So looks like it could be a good lap here from Jake. 112.5 improves by half a second, stays P12 though.
Got Dungbeat as well, but they look to be 2 seconds down in the time.
Ages on that again.
He's then Cookie, championship leader.
Oh, Cookie goes fastest, 110.9.
Setting a marker there for everyone.
And Wooly's just put himself up to P5 or 111.3.
Yeah, it looks like they've got a clean lap in and very impressive run there. So, as we were talking about Cookie, just a reminder of the championship battle. Cookie leads it with 150 points. 12 points further back is Page with 138. An extra 10 points to go back to JJ East, 128, and then only 6 points further back from that is Russell on 122. The top 4 separated by 38 points.
Crazy close at the moment here.
That is close, yeah. 40 points for a win, 1 point for pole, 1 point for fastest lap, so that is all within a weekend's worth of points haul for the top 4.
Don Beetle is, I think it said 3 temps up.
I was due to go the wrong way when I scroll up on R2 and L2. And said hello to the Wall of Champions there.
13.6.
Does improve, but it is P16, so it would not be enough to get through as it stands.
Moody is on another flyer and is half a second up in sector 1 alone.
There we go. Only done a 1:36 so far, so we'll be looking for at least a couple of seconds of improvement. That would be from when Drew retired. It sometimes glitches and keeps tyres there as a funny one. Cody would have funny, who would have thought it? Moody 1.2, just shy of 1.2, going into the 1 sector to go.
That mid 112s, maybe high 111s.
Yeah, he keeps at it. Maybe on that run he had a bit of a moment out the final chicane, so maybe there's a lot of time still to be made up here.
We makes a late correction there.
Looked a bit heavy going into it, but he's held it. It will count, we'll see him improve.
111.5.
I was right. I thought there could be more in that chicane. There's so much time gained or lost there. It feels fine with a couple of seconds improvements that he needed.
Time. So we could be losing Paige from Q1 if she doesn't get out and set a lap very quickly. Oh. And Scouse Cookie's also not that
Wooly
lap.
just went for another lap and was only 66 thousandths slower, so showing some consistent pace there.
Oh,
and
Villeneuve.
At his namesake circuit takes the fastest time in Q1 with 4 minutes to go.
Now, I read that so wrong, I thought it said 17.10. I was about to say, right, he's up to tier 1 next week.
I don't even know what the track record is on time trial, I don't know if it's close to that.
I think it is around 7s now, isn't it?
Surprised me. Oh, that means going for another run there, but I think he's hit the wall quite aggressively. He's ghosted and his front right end plate has gone. He's still managed to improve by a quarter of a second. despite having such a moment in the final corner.
K-Man is 6 tenths up, coming around the final hairpin. A few on our laps now as the tension is there. Who will not make it? Oh, he's invalidated, K-Man.
Unfortunate is on the bubble at the moment and would have been a second improvement, so do that again, but just keeping the lines. Could and should he not.
Toxic Treats is 3 tenths up. This will be a lap just to secure his safety into Q2. Q2.
Very cautious in that chicane.
I think he braked too late, to be fair.
Oh yeah, I thought it was just a bit deep, wasn't it? Any improvement still, 6 tenths up.
Ooh, likes the curb on the hairpin.
Braver man than me, I'll give him that.
I mean, it does look friendlier than what it used to, that curb.
It's more picking up your throttle on exit, not picking up your throttle as you're going over the third curb that seems to be the problem here.
Here we go then. Low 111s. 11.3. P8. That should see him through.
10. Still time for a few more runs. People out on the laps.
K-Man's going to be next. Can he secure his safety? Oh, he's actually invalid again. So we're going on board with Page.
Got enough fuel.
Oh no, Don't Beetle's actually ahead of Page.
Toxic Treats has retired on track. Again, I mean, he's had a...
Yeah, I've seen he's dropped down to P15.
Yeah, that is had a moment just where K-Man's coming up to actually. We'll see if we can catch this and hopefully not miss any... Wow, that's a strange place to lose it. That's... Anyway, Scouts Company about to cross the line with an invalidated lap, unfortunately for them. Next we've got Head Boy, who was starting the lap. We've then got McLaren on Dung Beetle, 7 tenths down. We've got Page, who's looking to get a lap on the board.
Page finally sets a lap. So K-Man, Don't Beetle and Scouts Cookie are all in the danger zone now. Scouts Cookie is coming through sector 1. Just started sector 2. K-Man is in sector 3. He is just under 4 tenths up.
Oh
no!
Again. Really unfortunate. They seem to take it as carefully as possible, but by compromising speed still took the throttle reaction too fast and turned a bit too early.
Scouts Cookie's also invalidated, and Don't Beetle's invalidated that lap as well. All 3 of them have. They're all out.
Yeah, I can't see that Scouts Cookie's going to make it to the line in time. Only 5 seconds left. He's not going to do it.
He's not going to do it.
Giving up, gone to the pits. Therefore, the only driver that can do something is K-Man, but they've invalidated their laps. So that's K-Man out as well.
And that is just Canada in a nutshell.
There you go. One session to just if you just can't get a rhythm around Canada and you can't get a lap that's valid, this is the sort of thing that can happen. Even if you can try and push, and even if you've been setting times that could do it, you just can't nail that one lap. It stings.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to lift and lose that tenth or two just to get a lap on the board.
Especially in Q1, I think it's more important to set a lap rather than a good lap, because you get drivers that do DNF. You will get drivers that can't get a lap in because of track limits. So I think a lap, not a good lap in Q1.
It's a very close grid though from P1. There's about a second between the top 11. And then
yes, if you go even up to where Scott, who was the lowest ranking driver to start Q2, that's only 1.2 seconds off Villeneuve's time.
Yeah, for a lower tier, that is actually very good.
Of course, could factor in that Russell did set a lap on the medium,
We'll
so we
just
don't know
ignore
what his
that.
true race on the soft. Indeed.
He's just showing off.
Indeed. But leaving us in Q1 will be Drew, who unfortunately had a DNF on track. Scouse Cookie was unable to set a time. PB I did see retired, but I couldn't see them retire. Well, they made a retirement on track. I don't know if we just missed it. If we did, apologies. Also, Dung Beetle and K-Man out in Q1, and Toxic Treats will not be joining us in Q2 due to their DNF on the track.
I don't see anything in the race director about PB's DNF.
I saw it said he
I know
retired.
he come out, so I don't know if he's
I may have missed that one.
done an outlap and just pitted and retired or what.
He did. Oh. Tor, right, excellent tier 1 reporter. Guess what he's just come in to tell us? Apparently Rizzle forgot to set damage on, so they're restarting the lobby entry quali.
They should restart the lobby anyway, because people could just hit that wall of champions now. That'd be me, I'll just send it into the wall and just keep going.
That's it. Just use use the wall of champions just to bounce off it and hope that it puts me, still facing the right way, no major corrections, job done.
He trialled Wooly 28 today and he put it on dynamic width, and the poor guy had to do a race in the wet. I think it was Austria.
Wow. I'd say giving them some, mixed weather trials really showed their mettle, and they ended up putting in a fast time in Q1, so...
Yeah, he showed a lot more pace than what he showed in the trials, maybe just 5 lappers 80s thing.
Yeah, I mean, as the FRL Cup is going on and I went out in round 1, I think 3 to 5 lappers don't show my pace either.
Mate, it could be worse. I went out twice in round 1.
Oh, did you fill in again because I went out again? Oh,
I lost to Toxic Treats and then I lost to Mateo.
Oh, I remember the Toxic Treats one happening. I didn't know about Mateo. Oh, dearie me.
Yeah, to be fair, he showed good pace in R1.
Tor, what are you doing going 3rd fastest in Q1, you maniac? Look at that, he goes and wins a 100% race. Now look at him.
I know, yeah. Tier 1 title next week. Next season.
There you go. Oh, Russell starts their lap.
Oh, Jake is retired.
That's lost. That's out the wall of champions. That is from Jake.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It is, yeah. First wall of champions proper victim here. Oh, this is unfortunate. Now, Russell, even though they started their lap, they lifted off as soon as they crossed the finish line, and they were the first guy on the lap. I don't know what or why that was chosen. Maybe they missed. I can't tell, because if they invalidated the chicane, where it goes this in next lap, I don't know if it just doesn't show on the map, but maybe that's happening.
I would have shown. The only thing I can think of is he's doing a no ERS lap.
Okay.
He's just going to send it. I mean, that's a brave thing to do around here, to be honest.
Indeed. But therefore, that does mean Podge gets a bit of reclaim here, because assuming everything goes well with the final chicane, they will set the first lap of this session.
Interesting to see if anyone's actually come out on the mediums.
Let me just
Wally's selected it in the pits, Villeneuve's come out on them, Brown is on them.
Podge is just invalidated. And Russell's lap didn't count all that we did, so I think Page is next across the finish line. Apologies, an out lap, apologies. We've
It's
got
Man
JJ
that's
behind,
next.
which is a lap,
Oh.
and a 1:13.
Nice lap that from JJ. Let's get us started. Browner with a
Then Browner on the
111.2.
mediums, a low 11. Excellent lap on the mediums. Right, next one's going to be Pet Boy. On the 12 on the soft. Getting something on the board there. That's Austin are about to start their lap. I believe next time we've got Russell who's doing their proper push lap, 4.7 seconds up in sector 2. Well, no, that one was an ERS recharge lap. This is the full-blown push lap.
Nice and clean through the chicane.
Yeah, very calm.
On
There we
10.3.
go. Shows his pace there. 1:10.3. Right, Podge, can they get a lap on the board? No, that's invalidated. Campage, no, that's invalidated. JJ East, this will count and will be an improvement of 11.8.
Very nice lap from JJ. We
Got Matt coming through now. This lap will count on 11.6. Very good on the medium tyres. Head over there, returning to the pits. We've got Moody next. On the out lap, apologies. I think it's Villeneuve on the mediums is next. Oh, and invalidates it through the final chicane. Would have been a 1:11.3.
He's just coming up the back straight.
Yeah, as well on the medium tyres.
Took that chicane very well.
Very cleanly again. To the right now, under
Wow,
1 minute 10.
what a lap.
The first lap under 1 minute 11 seconds on the medium tyre. Very good lap on debut. Page has finally put a lap down, it's 1:12.7. Yes. Next one is Cookie, is about to start their lap. It is Moody indeed.
The lean man himself, the myth, the legend.
That's what will count at the very least for him. And a
Very good lap.
1:11.4.
Very competitive times coming in now. Pages up on the top. What's the one behind me?
It
Links.
is I-Linked on an outlap.
Oh, it's Ella.
I think you've just got Wooly behind returning to the pits, and then you've still got Page out who is 14,000 foot, but I wonder if they will push or put on some new softs and do a better lap. Why not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
they do
got
fall into the pits. Right, next one we've got then is Cookie, who is about to set their first lap, 42.7 in the middle sector.
I think what makes this corner more annoying as well is how long this... Oh, Russell's been disqualified.
Blocking in the pit lane from Russell, that seems a very extreme penalty. We did miss it, apologies, but Codis, what are you doing to our drivers?
All I think of is spanning the pits, or he was waiting for someone to pass.
I think looking at it, there was a Mercedes nearby, so, which I think is JJ. I didn't sort of lifted to let them through. And yeah, that's a very strange one there, Codis.
Here comes Links.
Right, we've got Links about to come across the line, yep.
So right now, Moody's gone first. Well, Links has now. What a lap that is from Links.
It on the medium tyre.
That is a stunning lap. Very impressed with Moody's lap as well.
Indeed, right, we have got it's an out lap from Scott about to start their lap, as is JJ East. We've then got Cookie returning.
The one thing that's going to go against Moody is he's having a very fast out lap here, in lap. And also, he's done 2 laps on these softs.
Yeah,
he's going again. He's mad.
We always think to be one of the most conservative guys, wanting as many tyres as possible in the final session. He is taking these soft tyres at the end of their life and running with it.
He was 3 seconds down. What's he doing?
Right. Latest. Oh, Cookie. It says has left the session. That has a connection one.
I
I've got
will
one
try
up.
to get him in. Was it Scouse Cookie who left? Scouse Cookie. Oh, he's gone offline. Moody, if you're listening, please set a lap on fresh tyres, mate. Otherwise you're going to be... That's the only thing I can think of him doing, to be honest. Oh. Yeah, I've done it a few times at Baku and Singapore as well. That's another one. That's because you are a psychopath. Okay, I'll give you that. Anything beats Monaco. Still trying to find Scouse Cookie. It's one of them tracks I just refuse to practice because I know I'm going to bin it. Oh my god.
Bruce's advice goes, that's a good lap. I'll put a trusty water tyres at the start. Thank you very much.
If anyone's listening, can you let Scouse Cookie know I have sent him another invite? So what have I missed?
Right, we've got Scott coming through the final sector now. I think he still needs to set a lap. Looks to be pushing. Nope, he's giving up and going into the pits for some fresh rubber and then one final run, but must make it count.
Hodge is on his way out of the pit. Vernon is on an outlap.
Got Page about to start a lap on the mediums.
JJ East is coming through the final chicane now.
Is a 10th down on their personal best, but it could issues through chicane because still seeing improvement here. Not quite.
I was going to say, he
down.
seemed to turn in quite late for the first part of the chicane.
JJ East doing their outlap. Cookie on fresh soft, 4/10 up as it stands. Could see them getting to the 1/10 themselves with their improvement to the final sector. And then
Cookie's back in.
good to see Scouse Cookie made it back. Cookie goes up to the line now, and the 1:11.0 into the top 4. Next we've got coming is Page, who is 9/10 off. Hodge, who's weaving to warm their tyres for that, just gets out of the way in time. Through the final chicane, no problem. Where we put Page on mediums. The 1:11.7, 7th place with
Very,
1 minute 42 seconds to go.
Very competitive lap that from Page.
Then just to see if these laps are any good, and it might just be a thing of, well, again, sort of like Q1, if people just can't get their lap hooked up, with Toxic Treats not taking part with their DNF in Q1, Russell's very unfortunate disqualification, and Jake's DNF so far, they two cars will go out.
Villeneuve has just put himself P3 as well with a 1:10.8. Sorry to cut you there, Michael.
No, that is fine. I did see something moved up there and you filled in the gap for me ever so kindly, so thank you very much. Cookie is at 3 seconds and then got a Red Bull coming. That will be Scott, who still needs to set a lap and he's on their out lap. As is Ped Boys, people start their final runs looking at the clock.
Podge is just coming up to the final corner now. Still valid.
So you can
Seems a
get the
couple of
chicane right.
seconds down though.
Oh, went a bit deep, but it counts this one.
12, 6.
This is P11 and they've lifted off, so then I'll get another lap in. That is Podge's qualifying session done.
Between Ped Boy, Scott and JJ East. Who will make it to Q3?
JJ's in the pits, they won't be able to do anything about it. Brown improving. This battle is next up. Ped Boy about to come second to 2. Improved by 3 tenths. Scott, but they've got invalidated laps, so they won't be able to set a time. That'll be Scott out.
Just watching Ped Boy, he upshifted to from 5th to 8th top grid. Yeah, I thought he backed up.
Yeah, with Podge lifting off at the lap and with Scott going into pits invalidated, didn't see the need because that was 10th place secured into the final session. Ped Boy will go.
I assume Ped Boy has a race engineer watching. Or is it a party with somebody?
Either a race engineer, either they're tuning in here and no such delays, or they've just been very clever at their track map and be able to read what's happened. But
yeah,
either way,
well.
very smart to have seen that they didn't need to set up and backed out of it, Ped Boy. You've got fresh air tyres for the race. I was going to say tomorrow, but it's not a proper race.
Unlike me, man, Moody.
100% either.
JJ East has also done 3 laps on the softs. He's on. Paige has done 2 on her mediums. Moody's done 3 on his softs. So them guys are going to struggle a bit at the start, I would say.
I think everyone is where they will be hoping for an early safety car to make sure if they do want to get rid of those tyres very early on, they don't suffer any major issues. But as a reminder, leaving us in Q2, there was Toxic Treats who, as of the Q1, Russell's disqualification, Jake's retirement on track at DNF on track, no issues there. Scott unfortunately unable to set a time in the Red Bull, and Podge in the Aston Martin.
So who's your money on for pole? Taking a look at that, I guess you're going to go for Lynx.
Interestingly, I think with Russell out of the picture, it is very open. And as well, Ped Boy's time that they did set was on mediums. They backed out of their soft run, so Ped Boy's got a lot more in the tank. But I do think Lynx would be the favourite, which is probably a bit of a more boring answer for how they finished Q2. But I can't. Yeah, they're going to be in the mix for sure.
I'm going to whack my money on. I'm going to go for Browner. I got a good feeling Browner might just nick it.
I remember them being very unlucky in the race in Netherlands last week as well. They deserve a bit of luck, and if the lap comes together for them, they've got the pace to it because they always end up running near the front of the grid here, so not a bad shout.
Yeah, he had a bad race at Spa as well, didn't he? Got collected on a couple of incidents.
Yeah, it's not quite happened for him. And there we go, with Podge not in the picture, Ped Boy takes the crown of being first out on track comfortably. Maybe followed out by Manu. Apart from being the first car out on track in Q1, seem to sneak through in Q2. I don't remember talking about them too much, but here they are in Q3.
There's always that one or two drivers that went under the radar, isn't there? But Wally, he's another one to watch out for. He's been showing good pace throughout this qualifying as well.
Indeed, I think they've been getting through with. I think Q1 had a bit of time to get a lap on the ball, but Q2 they got through with minimal fuss.
Actually, looks like it might rain at the end of this session.
It's definitely. Thinking either way, it's definitely getting cloudier, but there hasn't been a mad rush of cars onto the track, which made me think, is it not forecast to rain? Or have they all been caught napping here? But yeah, definitely a lot cloudier and a lot darker than the sunshine we had in the Q1 area.
Oh, Moody's left the session. I'll get him back in. He has been having internet issues recently. I don't know what's going on with him. Where's the mean man Moody? Yeah, that's 4/10 off of what Emery was going to set in Q2, I believe. I'm sure it was 42.4 at that point.
I think that was on me. Showing relatively back, excellent. Playboy was flying at 1:10.6, very strong marker.
Man will come across the line next.
Oh,
he's invalidated, but what lap time Willie set?
Right, Willie, what can they do now? 41.7 in sector 2, very, very fast. That's 3/10 better than what Playboy was doing. Made it clean through the final chicane until the line.
1:10.5.
Next we've got Page.
42.1.
Yeah, in the ballpark. Very nice through the final chicane until the line now. Looks to be a similar error to where we've got the two laps on so far.
10.6.
100th off Playboy's time. Very unfortunate there. We're now going to Browner.
Is well down on his time. Browner with a 10.9.
Well, it's Cookie next on as an outlap. Well, that is Villeneuve.
Oh, Villeneuve 10.1.
Every single time.
What
wow.
a lap.
Could we see Tier 2 getting into the 109s?
Surely not.
We're only a couple of tenths off it. If you get the right track evolution and it's getting a bit warmer, you never know. Right, JG's come to the line and invalidated time, unfortunately. Here is Man with. And now we've got Wally going to the line again. 1:10.1 does just go ahead of Villeneuve. Very competitive Q3 session we're seeing here. Page got invalidated time.
JJ's invalidated. I think next is going to be Manless. Oh no, Links is on the lap.
Links yet to set
41.8.
Charging one. Brown is going to the line again. I don't think that maybe
1:11
off. Got Cookie back to Cook's line and invalidated lap, unfortunately.
Next will be Links. He is pushing.
Oh,
quite a lot of that.
Yeah, well, the fact that didn't get validated.
1:10.126 puts in P2.
They go only 16 thousandths off Wooly's time. Very good lap indeed. Here is Man. Looks like they're going to get this lap in. What would it be? 1:11.1. JJ's come to the line for their first valid time. I don't think so. Not Conformal registered, but it wasn't red either, so here is Moody, thankfully back in the session, getting their first lap underway.
Cookies 42 flat round sector 2.
Very much the marker that was set like a peg boy in the first run, so couldn't push on into the top 4 with this, my championship leader.
He's got a Weaver car ahead of him. They've gone into the pits.
Going into the pits. Very interesting.
110.6.
Does go
Goes ahead.
Maybe around that peg boy marker, and then sure enough, it beats them by 6,000.
It's really like not the best sector 1. 42.7.
Unfortunately,
Bit off the pace there, Moody. Mind you, he does need 3 laps to settle up, doesn't he?
Clearly, yes.
JJ East is ahead of Moody actually, so we'll go on board with him. He's a bit down on his time there, JJ. We'll see what Moody does set. It's probably going to be mid 111.
11s, yeah.
Yeah, 111.4. Cookie's not on a lap. Nobody's on a lap. Maybe Moody's pushing again.
Yeah, I think we might go for another run of this one, or load it up.
It's still valid.
Yeah, see what I take one time. 3 tenths up.
Good rotation through that chicane.
Yeah, I would. If that was I'm always tracking some curve on the first partnership in too much.
Bit of oversteer coming out of the second chicane. It's a wide line through the hairpin.
Next, very dramatic label to
Squarely on the exit. Too bad. 110.6. That actually matches his Q2 time, I believe. Slightly faster.
there you go. Get a bit of awareness on time.
He's a tenth and a half down in sector 1. He is the only person on track that might be on that.
He has got time to think if he is on the top 40, fucking bit behind on the set time, go out again.
Yeah, I think you need one. Oh no! Oh.
Gets away with it slightly because he's only a front wing that's gone rolling a tiny bit off, but that might ruin his chances of getting the time in still.
I think you've still got the time. I mean, I think you need.
To get out and do a lap here, so yeah. Good bit more than that, I think. So yeah, flag. I think it was for Willie, correct pole sitter. I couldn't predict that because that gang of 3 cars now on 10.1s.
Lynx is just under a tenth and a half up. This could be a 109.
Yeah. It's down to see it within it by 7 thousandths if he just repeats the second 2 and second 3. Still maintaining that to a 1.162 improvement.
Oh, he's messed up the exit of the hairpin though.
That was a bit squirrely, didn't it? Let's see if he can recover at 8 times in the final chicane. Oh, it just taps the wall and
He's lucky to keep that valid.
curve.
He does get 109.8.
That counts and into the 1.9 we go.
Wally's just shy of a tenth up coming out of sector 1.
Could be plenty of time to make up the rest of this lap. Could be challenging to get
Squirrely coming out of there, but seems to have the speed though.
really not wanting to back out. Dead level as it stands. If they've got time to push it, maybe it could get to a seat. Might be it. Villeneuve again. Missing it
What
by
a
like
lap
5.
that is. What a lap.
What can Wooly do on debut in FRL through the final chicane?
Here we go. 8, 9, 9.8.
Oh,
P2.
It's P2. Lynx is not doing a lap. Is Wooly going to try and catch another lap?
Oh, Browner's got to come across the line next.
4 tenths on Browner. Goes P5.
10.2.
Back to Wooly. Looks like they are pushing. Oh, and they've just hit the wall slightly, I think.
Headboy's just under 3 tenths up, coming into the final corner. Oh, bit of oversteer on the exit of the chicane.
Bit of a heavy a little bit. Not quite an improvement because of that. Very unfortunate.
Just a lot of time because of that one mistake.
Looks like Villeneuve not going to be able to do the lap that is going to be there. Looks like Wooly's backed out of it as well. Who else is out there? Page 1.9 seconds down. JJ Easton lost it on the track.
Cookie was 2 tenths up, but he's decided to pit.
In the pits.
Huh?
They validated.
Oh, yeah, I didn't actually look at it.
I think then Page wasn't improving. Giving up on that. I think that's Page.
Browner seems to have backed out of this as well. Browner was the only car on track, he's just gone into the pits.
Oh yeah, because Blade has got the checkered flag. I think therefore that is that then.
So Villeneuve getting his first pole in FRL by over 3 tenths, just under 3 tenths, sorry. Brilliant lap, 109.5. I mean, some of the tier 1 guys would be proud of that.
See if I can find a string of tier 1 somewhere just to see comparatively what they're doing. But Tor, if you're still in the chat, tell us where we 1095 in Q3.
Incredible lap. There you go, 3 tenths between the top 3. Then you've got the battle for P4 between Page, Moody, Browner, Cookie, Pedboy. Man could be thrown in there. JJ's couldn't quite hook it up. We've seen him go faster in Q2. He'll be hoping to make it up in the race.
And Villeneuve is completely blindsided in the predictions. Fantastic lap.
He's just come out of nowhere with that. I mean, he started off in Q2, didn't he? He come with a fast lap and then didn't expect that.
There we go, over a quarter second faster than anybody else.
Then you've also got the likes of Toxic Treats, Russell, Drew, all having to come from the back after DNFing in quali.
Indeed, and for the championship battle, I think Page being ahead of Cookie is a significant factor there. Going back to the championship, we've got JJC starting 10th, Russell a bit further out. Page ahead of all of them going into this, and that's an early ready up. Come on, guys.
That was quite early.
We do ask all the time, give people time to select strategy, especially right on their calendar. There is multiple ways you can go around it. Also think about fuel limits because of safety cars. This is where you need this time just to get things done. We ask every week, every session you have to play, please do not ready up straight away going into this one.
Okay, we'll try and find out who it was. I know Wooly only joined today, so he would probably just get a warning if it was him.
Yeah, if it is Wooly and it's your first time, yeah, but just note for the future there. If it's someone but
we done 100% yesterday, and we must have waited at least 3 minutes before anyone went up.
I remember that, but we were having a bit of a debate about, well, we're ready now, so will it go? And then Dixon just went, yeah, I'm doing it, we're going, we're in 2 minutes.
I mean, in reality, even if you wait 30 seconds, because then they've got 30 seconds added on through the timer anyway. So Russell's in P14, Toxic Treats in P15, Drew all the way back down in P20. We'll be looking to make up for that. But our race leader from the start will be Villeneuve, alongside Wooly.
Villeneuve as well, starting on the soft tyres, and then you've got 4 cars starting on mediums, so you can get a good start and set off into distance. That's got to be the aim for them.
Yeah, he
also
won't
settle
want.
very fast on this formation lap.
I don't think he'll be hoping for a safety car for at least 3-4 laps, maybe 5.
You're looking to go to lap 5. Yeah, I think he's going to go to lap 5 and build a gap and make it a sensible strategy. Another way to go.
So here we go, drivers lining up for round 11
PB
at
Scouts Cookie on the hard tyres.
I'm not a fan of hards around here, but good luck to them.
All the best to wherever that takes them, but here we go, guys. We are not in Monza, we are in Montreal, and we're about to get underway.
3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and they're off. And I have lost all my names, and I've got them back. Villeneuve.
Lynx has made a great start.
Villeneuve manages to hold him off.
Right. Lynx looking again, on the inside again as we head, and does take the lead.
Oh, bit of contact there on the exit. Oh, Moody sent it on Browner in the hairpin. And then he's had to oversteer on the exit to leave room. Good racing though between the two guys.
Side by side Page and 2 jumping leading P2 and P1 in the championship. Just like last week they were together on the track and they are again here.
We are seeing Jake. He must have got either hit a wall or he's been involved in an incident. But it does. Oh, a bit of contact between me, man, Moody and Pet Boy. Doesn't seem like any damage. Oh, it's Russell.
Yeah. Now Wooly and very close to the far chicane there. Three races with a moment to get there.
Villeneuve is loving every minute of it because while they're battling, he's pulling away.
Exactly, DRS in the name here, guys. Got Project Man going into the first corner. Not quite. Oh, and K-Man gives Podger a friendly reminder that he's there with a bit of ball. I think what's there for that.
I'll say it's been a very clean start to the race though here at Canada.
Oh, it's, yeah, no safety car just yet. Please no context curse there. The right, excellent side, bit deep on the brakes there, couldn't get that right.
Something's also happened to me, Mahmood. He's dropped down to P19. I'm not sure if his span had a moment or...
He's not near anyone. I mean, he's on medium, so he must have boxed. Don't sure if that was caused by wind damage, although he's probably not. He's made a pit stop nonetheless. Now let's see if he can get the arrest rates. Might not be able to do anything, but can he get the exit right?
Oh, Page has picked up the first penalty.
There we go. That doesn't give Cookie.
Browner with the fastest lap. Hodge with a
and we
penalty.
have a safety car. I see a Mercedes up struggling back. The
Cayman's pitted.
Not four tyres. Russell into the pit. Not a ton on track, so I'm not entirely sure just what was that safety car.
Probably just debris on track if someone's lost the wing.
And Jake was a bit again. Who knows if they've got time to get some salt and mediums for a better strategy. Just going to very quickly race the track and see what's happening. Pit stop wise. Get Jake moving and
Probably just someone's lost the wing and
Villeneuve has pitted. The race leaders into the pits.
what tyre will he go on?
That'll be a case of getting the
Mediums.
salts and do the wind change as well for Villeneuve. They have an instant going around the safety car. That seems a very strange instance of occurrence.
I mean, unless when he was battling with Lynx on lap 1, they might have had a bit of contact. That's the only thing I can think of, really.
Severe slope in that case, holding up the lead quite well. It's either incredible pace on the Gallows car, or very recently it's happened. Either way, I believe this is now the lead of this race.
So Lynx will want to get a good safety restart and pull as much of a gap as he can, while Villeneuve is in P11 and in traffic.
Let's give it an update on our two brave hardrunners. Scouts Cookie is in P8 and PB in P9. While they each perform well to get the strategy. Let's see if it pays off.
So I thought they would have got rid of the hards under the safety car, to be fair. They've just gone medium.
Even on the hard ditch, then on the mediums and falling on the soft and go equal with the car in the front. Would have been a way to go about it, but they seem to think it's a strategy.
I guess that does defeat the purpose of going for a one-stop.
That's true. I kind of simply want another safety car to come around at the midpoint of the race and go on to mediums and take us to the end, as we see Scott come into the pits now.
Right, I'm just going to take a toilet break while we're under this. I'll be back in a sec.
No problem. Yeah, we see that Scott joins the hard tyre revolution. And after 5 laps completed, we've got 3 drivers that have got time penalties, unfortunately. I'm just going to check, assume they are first discretions for track extensions. It is indeed for Page, Podge, both the Aston Martins and Scouse Cookie on those hard tyres. I think my British uses this sort of break as well. I'm going to nip and hydrate because sometimes commentary work does need you keeping hydrated. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean, guys. It's thirsty work commentating. what we see now is the safety car is coming in this lap. Will Lynx make a good restart? How far through the field can Villeneuve climb now they've pitted? Will Bruce make it back in time? So many questions are about to get answered. Lynx keeping it steady pace, not yet gone. Looks like, are they going to wait a bit of time? They're waiting until after the final chicane. And now they do go, hopefully no bunching up caused by that. Looking to break the tail of Wooly, and it is green flag racing again. And we see, looks like Pedal was thinking about moving on Brown, thought better of it. Opportunities open so far as JJ East has got past the Doug Beetle. There's a yellow flag in section 1. Oh, that's a winning
it's Villeneuve.
It's Villeneuve. What a disaster for our pole sitter. He was in the pack. Some sort of incident spun them round. That's the restart gone fairly well. And a retirement from K-Man. Oh, that looks an unfortunate one. As they've gone. Just going to the end of sector 1.
Oh, there's a Ferrari god. Scouse Cookie has had a moment. And his strategy has just got out of the window. I'm surprised there hasn't been another safety car, to be honest.
No, I thought this came at the time we brought out the safety car. Not sure what battle has been end now. Wooly in the slipstream of Lynx goes to the inside for the final chicane. Pulls out of it slightly. Oh, and just jumps off the chicane and spins and is out.
Oh! Branner does well to avoid his car. It didn't look ghosted.
And now we do get a safety car. And I'm not surprised in the slightest.
After a great quali-on debut, Wooly's race comes to an end on lap 8.
Wooly there had a great run on Idings, went to the inside. I think decided at the last minute not to go side by side through that corner. Just got a bit jumpy on the curves, and as I went over the second curve, it just slightly. Weren't going at that high of a speed, but unfortunately ripped their front left tyre off, and that is their debut done. Very unfortunate, because they made a very promising start in the top 3 all race. Heart goes out to you, Willie, but you showed great pace here. Like you will be very competitive in this tier. You've shown enough promise there. Keep at it, I'm sure you'll get good results in the future.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us, to be fair.
When was the last time you DNF did it for
What's my last DNF? Actually been quite a while. I'm actually surprised by that, to be honest.
We are seeing cars come in, but Tidings has got a 5-second penalty for doing so. Going onto the soft, so I think all the guys starting on the medium tyres are going to do a soft medium strategy to take them to the end now.
And Page has actually gone on another set of mediums.
Interesting to put on some fresh well. I think the thing is that if you choose to do medium soft, or as Jake nearly caught Page there, maybe they're choosing to do medium soft instead of soft medium. That could work out later on in the race, but with how this has gone with 2 safety cars so far, I'm really not sure where this one's going to go from here.
I'm just looking. Cookie 98 is now leading. He's decided to stay out. I was thinking it's a bit early to drop your mediums because they've only had a few laps of racing.
I think Cookie pitted for the first safety car because they started on softs.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, I'm just looking at stop-start.
Yeah. PB on those hard tyres is the only driver who's yet to pit.
He's in a very good position if he can defend, because he'll have JJ and Moody.
And after that earlier incident, when Moody pitted and Super had a wing, and did have a wing change, is now in P4. Russell as well, who had to pitted, but that was through tactics. There's Ambrose there again in P4. despite that spin, Villeneuve is running in P9. Well, Villeneuve and Alex very close together once again on the track. Now it seems Scott come into the pit and get rid of those hards that he put on at the previous safety car and has gone on to a set of mediums.
Scott's Cookie's also gone on to mediums. So on lap 10 so far, 2 retirements in Woolley and Cayman. Still plenty of racing to go.
Just in the Discord as well, there has been an apology from to Cayman saying they were being all over the place, a bit more pace, but they turned a bit later and there was a tap on that high speed on that can cost you. Well, that might be one for us to look at tomorrow night, that's still as far as sounds of it. As expected, the safety car is in this lap. However, this time I have Bruce alongside me for the restart.
So Cookie will lead the way going into turn 1. When they decide to take off.
Busy Ivers leaving very late to go this time. Taking on a similar strategy.
He's got green flags. PB's actually got a run on him, but he's actually backed off.
Had to lift because he thought he might get him.
I mean...
Oh, it wasn't doing that. I think Villeneuve's spun again. And is that then missing a front wing? It is very unfortunate for our pulses from the restart.
PB's actually lost the place to JJ East after that lift, and Russell's looking to get past me, man. Moody down the inside. Oh, Moody!
And there's a spin from Moody.
Not quite sure what happened there.
It just looked very, very busy there. There was some unfortunate contact. Or maybe a bit of spin. Now, Toxic trees. All over the back of Russell, fighting for the final podium stop. Got a run, got overtake. Didn't think about going to the inside, but thought better of it at the last second. Still got a great exit out of the hairpin though. Oh, and there's another safety car.
Another safety car.
Not quite sure what for, because again, no DNF. It's getting a bit hectic.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, like even a spin or anything. Unless it's a late call on Moody's spin. Does he have wing damage? He does, because he is pitting.
So got some sort of reflection there. Gives Villeneuve a chance as well with minus there from wing to get back up in the pack.
We will have to start looking at the safety car settings, because it seems like it's coming out pretty quick and easy.
It's very briefly, isn't it? Kind of one of those tracks where you do see a lot of safety cars to the chance of the ball. One of the things goes on is it standard and you get the option reduced.
We have knocked it back up to standard, but we might have to just put it back to reduced. I'll speak to K-Man after to see what setting he put it on. I think he has put it on standard though.
Yeah, because I know in the after, I think we had it increased and it was just becoming a bit too much. And it's gone back down to standard.
Well, you certainly gave the commentator's curse when you said there's no safety cars on lap 3.
I said on lap 3 there was no safety cars, I do agree with that.
And guess what?
And since then I've had 3 safety cars.
That's exactly what I was going to say as well.
Remind me, as a commentator, to put no curses on racers ever again.
That sounds a bit loud actually. So Russell's got himself up to P3, JJ East has got himself up to P2, starting 10th on the grid. Cookie from P6 is leading the race. I mean, he won't mind a safety car every lap. Man is sitting in P5, he's up 4 places, Lynx is down 3 in P6, Drew's up 13 in P7. Then you got Paige, P8, Jake is up 4 in P9, Browner down 5 in P10, Headboy P11, Podge P12, Scouse Cookie up 6 in P13, Doug Beetle up 3 in P14, and Scott, Mima Moody, Villeneuve and PB has dropped all the way to the back of the grid.
PB has removed their hard tyres upon seconds. I don't know if they'll do that after the safety cars collected everyone, they lost on track position, but their hard tyres have gone.
I mean, I was just thinking about him lifting. He's probably thought obviously he's going to catch him before the line, but I'm sure the official FIA rule is you can start overtaking once you pass the safety car line.
There will be a safety car line. I don't think that is designated in the game anywhere, so I think it waits until the start finish line.
I know in the last game the safety car line was just before the pit lane. So basically once you go over the chicane,
normally it's around the pit lane entry, the safety car line. It varies from track to track.
Yeah.
Right, Cookie has changed up and gone before the chicane this time. Trying to get a mix on the starts.
He seems to have got a decent start. Well. Russell right all over the back of JJ.
Links has got past the man. Wow, with his hard tyres against those fresh shots. Russell is still looking at JJ.
Oh, Paige picked up another penalty.
What can Russell do from here? On one lap on the tyres of JJ. Doesn't quite get the exit desired. JJ with a great is actually looking closer to the back of Cookie.
Oh, he's had to make a correction. He's got to be careful with his re-entry. Tactics lost it.
Went for a spin there at the same time. With that exit from JJ. Oh, and there's DPN.
Oh, he's gone right to the back of Paige and crashed out.
Is that toxic on the... And another safety car.
This is getting a bit tedious with the safety cars. I mean, he's in the runoff area at the hairpin. This
yeah, in the selection we've had a retirement, but this is getting a bit much, and I wonder what happened with that.
Oh, Villeneuve's gone as well. He's retired in the pits.
In the pits, oh.
Strange decision that from Villeneuve.
See, we've got literally only got half of the... You say that, they're not in the pits. I can't see their car moving. If you look at the map, it's on pit lane entrance.
Oh no, that's Moody's in the pits and Toxic Trees, Links.
But I'll look on the chicane, he's got Villeneuve's car there.
Maybe he's gone to pit and he's just...
They've got to pit and missed it. The car's finally gone.
Unless he's... whatever way he's span.
Well, wasn't it spans one into the wall again? That's a really strange one. Oh, Moody gets the time penalty behind the safety car. Oh, and just clips the wall there. I went to look at Moody.
I find it so silly the way Codemasters do that. Like, you're not gaining an advantage.
Oh, it's jumping, so it's going to the back of Villeneuve not on the track.
Now I am confused.
I didn't see when Doug Beetle was leaving the pits, they were kind of jumping between pit lane, pit exit, pit lane, pit exit. So something weird has happened there. It's almost put Doug Beetle on them was a lap behind everyone, but I don't think so in the intervals. Anyway, we've seen Cookie pit from the lead.
He's going to come out all the way down in P15. This race is, I say race, it's follow the leader, but it's up in the air at the moment.
I have been a bit, but the safety car's been coming out as and when incidents have occurred on the whole, so I think if the driver just called it, you get a few laps of racing on the go.
See if anything's been said in the Discord.
No, I think there was a comment from Paige about the speed at which Toxic Trees hit the back of her. I think it was that for a takeout, but I think that was just Toxic Trees with no wing, completely not knowing where to brake, and Federer ripping the tyre off and Paige luckily is still in the race. But guys, me and Bruce will be looking at the incidents that are reported as well as tomorrow night. We do want to go to bed at some point on the please. Can we have a few laps of good racing and hopefully we won't see. And we won't see an Aston Martin leading the race. Hopefully it'll be either Page or Podge at racing capacity, not Berg Meyer like that.
Right, so JJ East is leading.
Is our new driver who gets to soon every driver's had a chance to practice the safety car restart.
Safety car simulator.
Now with the speed of Russell, what they'll try and do and get a good run.
Oh, he didn't get the best into him. Russell expected him to go.
Oh, hits the back of JJ East on the restart there. We have full yellow flags for the whole circuit. Colin Cody's very used to me.
I mean, they were meant to have fixed all this sort of stuff in the last update. It literally says it in the patch notes.
I don't want to see drivers getting a penalty or a legal overtaking. So I'll get a flag. Maybe they'll also have to back out of that. I'm not seeing any problem yet. I've seen Drew is at the back of the grid going very slowly. Lost a slight bit of wing. Go back to the battle at the front here. Russell looking to get the wing on.
Don't beetle is actually a lapped car.
I thought it said John Beale kind of lost and glitched out of it and lost them. I did think the way he was behaving. It seems to me Cody's messed up here.
I mean, he'll just have to send in his stream if what we're seeing is any different.
Car again. And I can't see what for that time.
There's literally no incidents. Russell did get ahead of JJ East.
And Russell is queuing to pit in, yet there's no car there, and I think that might have been just a glitch on our end. It looks like he's got some fresh boots on there from what I can tell.
This is getting a bit...
It's getting a bit much. I think that one, there was no driving that caused that one. That was a Cody's thing there, I believe.
I mean, the drivers seem happy enough to finish the race under these conditions.
Now he said that someone's going to be in the lobby asking for a red flag or something. Oh, there's two typing already. I think it's going to get to a point where this is.
I mean, the best we could do is either restart 25% with the current leaderboard, or finish the race with these results.
I don't know what the scenario would be here because the question has been asked for Page came out because it does look like it's a safety car glitch rather than racing here. It is a good point raised. K-Man's typing, so as the admin of this here, we'll see what K-Man says. But it's either 25% with the grid at the point that this last safety car was called. We should be able to get from my stream. and Cameron says he's going to get in touch with you and ask about what to do. So, might fall on us to decide as well here. Where possible, try and provide racing for you guys, but I think where Codemasters is just turn you around and say no. Game time one where we'll look at alternative solutions, I think.
Just put a vote, let's see what
There's options, see what. See? So Russell's on this continue. Got the options there. It seems to be people don't mind and they're happy to be going round and round, but we want to see. We want to
Right,
make sure
what
the
we'll
cars
do
don't race like
is
this.
we'll see how this restart goes, and
I think we'll give the safety car one more chance.
because
And
I
if
don't think
not,
everyone's going to see that.
I think we'll give it the safety car one more chance. Something else happens.
Loads of
Red
us
flag,
crashed
everyone
because of
votes
this
the final two option, I think. But now, Man gets to go at the safety car restart and is underway on the hard tyres. What can be done?
He's actually got a very good restart there.
Indeed, you can see Cookie and Russell very close to each other. We've got PB closest to JJ East, Mooney following on. The thing is, the whole circuit's still on the yellow flags, as far as I can see.
Yeah, I'm getting that as well. I'm hoping that's just a glitch on our thing because it doesn't have the sign up in the top left either.
No, as I said, the top left isn't saying anything, but I can see on the leaderboards, it's on all of the safety car and the marshal posts, the yellow flag flashing.
Ah, yeah, I can see that, yeah.
So I don't know if that is in game, but yeah, I can't see from the top left corner what it is. But close battle from the top four here.
Well, I think if this doesn't sort itself by lap 23, we could restart.
Right, Cookie does get past and takes P2. Safety car, right, we have to throw a red flag here, I think. This is just a glitch too much. We are really sorry for anyone watching, but this is just, I think, something to learn to live with the game of F1 2021 occasionally. It does seem to be looking towards wanting to do a 25% race to get this sorted. Yeah. Red flag, guys. I'm going to close my game and load it back up, and because I'm streaming this through PlayStation Share, once they close the game it kills the stream.
You want to
Very, very shortly.
get a screenshot and send it to K-Man?
Oh, you want to get off this?
Yeah, we'll go off this. I think that's the best thing to do because
So, on the results here, let me just snip. I've got OBS open as well on the screen, so I'm going to take a snip of what it stands at the moment.
oh, man's just retired.
Don't worry, where I've got it, Man was racing.
I think he was first for it. Oh, was he Q4? Did he drop down that far?
No. Did he? He was dropping. Did he go into the pits?
Ah, he's just retired on
Go
track.
back. Oh, he just retired on the track. Oh, he just dropped P4 at the moment. It didn't say retired though. Can't get that qualified. I can go back. We were looking to. But yeah, then we got drivers leaving the session. Well, I'm going to rule the session. Due to the red flag. End the stream, really not Twitch, so I'll be able to go in from the right point and get the right screen grab and I'll send it. That's it. So that will be me cutting the stream But if you're watching, I will be back hopefully in a few minutes and we'll get a 25% race here to finish off and get a results and tips in tier 2. With me for a few minutes, guys. Once again, apologies for this. Right, broadcast dropped to be able to get the VOD.
Just gotta stop mine as well.